Everyone, my name's Katie Ewers and I'm a careers advisor and life coach, and I'm doing today the next video in my self-discovery series. My previous videos have been the Myers-Briggs personality test video, Strength Finder, the Clifton Strengths Finder, Howard Gardner's Intelligences, and today I'm moving away from personality and strengths and on to motivators. Because I think motivators is the reason why we do anything every day anyway. You can be the best writer in the world, but if you're not motivated to do it, you're not going to get anywhere. Okay, so this one is another important video to help you think about what motivates you as a person. So straight away, I want to tell you who the 9 work motivators was created by. The company's called motivationalmaps.com, and you can go and see their company on their own website, motivationalmaps.com. And what it does is it picks out 9 motivators that have been taken from things like the Enneagram and previous research. And James Sale, let's say his name correctly, the creator of Motivational Maps, has identified 9 work motivators using his individual profiling tool, which measures motivation properly. And I thought this was so good, I had to do a video on it for you guys. So you can add the results of your Myers-Briggs test, your Clifton Strength Finder, your Gardner's Strengths test, your Motivators test, the videos I'm going to do on Honey and Mumford and your Belbin style. Add all these together to figure out who you are, what you're good at, and what motivates you. And then you'll find the best job for you, right? So thank you, James Sale, for this excellent typing system. It's not normally used for careers advice, but it's perfect for it. Motivational Maps is normally used within businesses to help managers motivate their staff. Like a lot of the theories that I use in my videos, they were actually made for business and management, but I'm just using them for a slightly different purpose, and I think a very useful purpose to help someone find the best job for them. So let's stop rambling and get on a bit more of the detail and show you the 9 motivators. So what the 9 motivators are is James Sale has taken some research going way back. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, very, very, very well known and well established a system which shows human need from basic survival right up to self-actualization. And this is a well-known and well-studied theory, and this is what part of this is what James Sale has used to do these motivational maps. He's also used Edgar Schein's career anchors and the Enneagram. I talk about the Enneagram a lot on my other channel, Soul Explorer. I love the Enneagram. And I can see how he's merged some amazing theories all into one creatively to make this motivation or to create the motivational clusters, which I've found useful and I know you will find useful. So what we've got is we've got the motivators split into 3 lots of 3. So he's got 3 motivators linked to achievement. So basically, let's take it from big picture down. There's 3 main motivators. You're either motivated by achievement, growth, getting better, personal development, that kind of thing, learning, or relationships. Now, it's not going to be either or. You're going to be a mix of all of them, but there's going to be one that kind of shines above the rest. Or you might realise that you've got a good one in every one. So that helps you straight away to think, okay, this is what I want from a job. These are the main motivators for me. So it doesn't matter whether all your motivators are in achievement, relationships, or growth. They'll still help you find the career you need. However, if you want to balance your character, which has got nothing to do with finding jobs per se, but for your own personal development, it would be useful for you to take a little bit from all of these motivators to keep you more of a balanced person. But you know, that's sort of another subject. But when it comes to careers, there's going to be certain motivators that stick their nose over the edge. There could be 3, there could be 4, there could be 2, there could be 1. And out of those, say, if you chose 4, there's going to be 1 and 2 that are the highest ones. So it's about taking notice about the ones that are your highest, and as well looking at the ones that you don't care about, because that also gives you an idea of what you're not really motivated by, to help you choose the best job for you. Okay, so let's say for me, I think spirit and searcher are definitely ones for me. Friend, very much so. I don't know, I think those are my top 3. Okay, so you might have 4, you might have 2, you might have 1, but I only know because I've read all the descriptors that I'm about to show you now anyway, so I'll stop rambling and get moving on. So just a bit before we start about explaining all the motivators, let's tell you a bit about why we bother with motivators. So to be engaged in your work, you need to be motivated and interested, right? You know from school that if you're not motivated, you're not interested, you don't really get a lot done and you don't learn much, right? We all know that. Motivation drives your interest, which drives your passion, and consequently will come to your performance, good or bad. Engaged employees are 50%, and I think that's more. I think that's quite a low estimate, but it says 50% more likely to exceed their performance targets. And that doesn't mean just targets your company gives you. This means likely to exceed their performance in general. You know, you're going to be a much better employee if you're engaged and motivated in your work. It's a given, right? Motivation is often the secret ingredient that takes someone from average to exceptional. Okay, so I just had to show you these motivators for you to use as part of your decision-making processes when you're looking for work or change your career. Right, so we all know work is so much easier and more fun when we know what lights our fire. You know, what lights your fire? What burns inside of you and keeps you interested and motivated? There's a few other books that I wanted to point out to you that you might find useful to back up this subject, and it's Take the Work Drive by Daniel Pink. If you wanted to, you could look back online or into the library on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The internet might be the best one for Maslow's hierarchy, because I've noticed some of Maslow's hierarchy books, because they're so long ago, they're quite sort of old and dusty, and you know, you get a good amount of information if you did a search online for Maslow's hierarchy and Hertzberg's motivator hygiene theory. So if you want a bit of background on the motivation theory, have a look at this book and these 2 concepts here. Your success and happiness in or outside of work is determined by whether your motivators are met. And that's not just in work, that's in life as well. Okay, so it's really important. So the 3 routes to motivation, okay, is linked to our personality type, our self-esteem levels, how confident we are in ourselves and what we can do, and our beliefs and expectations, because our beliefs and expectations can be limiting, okay? We can limit ourselves with them, or we can delude ourselves with them. And it's these 3 that give us, like mixing these 3 together in whatever shape or form that you bring them in, will bake the cake of your motivation. How's that for a metaphor? Anyway, motivation is a unique blend of our personality with our self-esteem levels, our beliefs and our expectations. Okay. Everyone has their own unique blend. As I said before, you're not just going to be 1, you're not just going to be 2. You might be a blend of all of them. Look at your top ones and look at your bottom ones. They're your best indicators. And of course, look at the middle ones as well, because they're going to be the perks in a job or the things in a job which are going to be, okay, meh. You know, you might want to gloss over them as being okay, not bad, but not amazing. Okay, we all have that in our job. We have good things, we have bad bits, and we have things that are a bit meh. So the things that are a bit meh, you know, look over them, but they're not going to be the most important thing when looking for your job. It's going to be your most and your lowest that are going to be your key indicators, because each type has its own distinctive needs, own distinctive wants, and own distinctive desires. Okay, which is really important when you've got to get up for work every day. You've got to be interested in what you do. So these what we've been waiting for. So the relationship motivators, the achievement motivators, and the growth motivators. This is a great little little table of all of the motivators. I took that from Motivational Maps, so it was probably created by James Sale. So you've got the defender, who very much seeks security, predictability, stability. So they want a company where they have like strict procedures and like career paths, and the company's strong and secure. But we'll go in more into detail in each one in a minute. A friend who seeks belonging, so they seek to connect with people in their work, with their colleagues or their clients. The star you seek recognition for what you do, so you might want to do a PhD, or you might want to do something on the stage. There's many different ways to achieve recognition, and those are the relationship motivators. Then the achievement ones, where you have the director that seeks to be a manager. You seek to have power, you seek to direct resources and people. It's a good achiever motivator. Next one is the builder, where you seek money. You just want to own really nice things, a nice house, a nice car, and have the money in the bank where you don't have to worry about a thing. So you might have a builder motivation. Or the expert. The last achievement motivator is the person that wants to be the expert. So they seek knowledge. They're always reading, researching, and they might do a master's or a PhD in their subject, because that motivates them, because then they're the specialist in their subject. Last section, the growth motivators, is the creator, the person that seeks to do new things. They seek innovation. They identify mostly with the new, and they're just creative, and they're always creating something new. So that's the first growth motivator. The second one is spirit. So you seek freedom and independence, making your own decisions. So you want autonomy in your job, or you want to run your own company. You know, if spirit is high on your list, you want to be managing, doing your own thing, managing your own company, or you having a job where you're completely autonomous. Okay, so if that's high in your motivation list. Last but not least, the searcher. So the work you do, it needs to have meaning for you. You're not just going to do a job every day and then go home and it not have any meaning. For example, if you're a vegetarian, you wouldn't consider, because you want meaning in your job, you would never consider working with meats. If you're a vegetarian and you care a lot about animal welfare, you might not work in a place that makes things out of leather. You know, it's very much about meaning, making a difference for you if you have a searcher motivator. So I'll just go into them a little bit more detail for you. So the first one, if I can remind you, is the relationship motivator group, the defender. Okay, so the defender seeks to feel secure. So your motivator is to gain security, the security of a job, the predictability of a day, having somewhere to go and knowing that you're going to get paid and feel happy at the end of each month, and stability that the job brings you. You like stable, well-established organisations. So if defender's high on your motivation, you want to be looking at sort of the older, not startups. Okay, so if you're looking for security and your defender's high on your list, you're probably looking at going for well-established organisations, large organisations probably that give you clear roles with a set routine, and they can offer you ongoing career paths where you know that this is a sure thing because it's been going for a long time, so you feel comfortable and secure. So an older, bigger kind of company, not a startup if you're a motivated defender. You like to hear good news about the organisation and how it's doing. So you'd like a very transparent corporation or company, whatever it is you work for. You like being given accurate information frequently. This is motivating for you. Regular briefings and like emails, just to keep you continually in the loop. You want to know exactly what management expect from you. So you probably want a meeting with your manager every week to make sure that you're meeting your targets or your manager's expectations for you. You need management support through periods of change, because the defender likes stability, and change rocks your boat. It doesn't help you with your stability. So you want a well-established, unchanging environment where you know exactly what you're doing, where you're going, and where it's going to lead to. So if that pings with you, then you need to put defender on your list as a high motivator. Then the friend. The next in the relationship group is, you might find this the most motivating. You seek belonging to a group or a company or a team. Friendships, fulfilling relationships. So you might want a company where you get on well with your colleagues and you can really connect with them, or your clients. You like organisations with a strong team ethos. So very social, very relaxed team ethos. Social activities, meeting up after work, that kind of thing. Team building sessions with work. Social activities, opportunities for helping and caring for other people. You're motivated when you feel supported and consulted and involved. You want a good social working environment. So that's very important to you. So if this is a high motivator for you, it's really important for you when you're looking for a job that you assess the social culture of the company, to ensure that this is going to be a good thing for you and that you're going to feel good, happy there. You really value if people publicly stick up for you, so people being loyal to you. So you like connection and loyalty with the people you work with or the clients you work with. You like to be taken into others' confidence. Okay, so you want to really be a deep member, a well-liked member of a close-knit team, wherever that may be. If that's a high motivator for you, you need to note that one down, because you wouldn't want to go into a job where you're working on your own without anyone with you and you had no people to bounce off. Okay, so that's the kind of thing you want to avoid if friend is high on your motivation. The star. So you seek recognition, respect and social esteem. So you can do that in so many ways. You can go past the level of university onto postgraduate, PhD, master's level. That's when people start to see you as someone that might recognise you, or maybe someone in entertainment or performance, anything where you, or targets, where you can exceed your targets, anywhere or job where you get some form of recognition, respect and esteem from what you do. So yeah, that can be in so many ways. It doesn't have to be just performance. It doesn't have to be just in the music or the acting industry. It can be like rising people up who exceed and smash their sales targets. It could be recognition for your skill at work and people knowing that you're the person to go to and the person that will help them get the job done. So if you're motivated by that, you need to seek an organisation or a role that is more likely to give you that kind of feeling. So you like hierarchical structures, so make sure you go in a job that has got a good, strong hierarchy with job titles. So again, a traditional kind of style company or a large corporation kind of company would work well for you. Visible perks that link you to your position. You like clear hierarchical structures, job titles. You like the opportunity to shine. So it's got to be a job where you have that opportunity to smash targets and shine, whatever that may be. You're motivated by awards and status. So being told that you're employee of the month is going to be a very rewarding thing for you, or being promoted to manager, or being promoted to top genius in any subject, that's like, hey. Providing clear career progression is what you prefer in a job. Regular review of your targets and goals so you know where you're going. So remember, you need esteem. You need to know you're going somewhere. So you need those targets always strengthened and shown whether or not you're on track for those targets. Okay, that keeps you motivated. When you achieve ambitious targets, you like reward. You like, in a highly visible way, you're the kind of person that likes to have everyone stand up and give you a round of applause. So, I've just thought stock exchange, that's something where you can do something amazing and everyone will cheer and, because, everybody, well, not everyone, but many, many people in the the world of capitalism adore money. So anything where you make loads of money or, anything like that, if that motivates you, you need to write that down and we need to look into that as something that is important for you in your work. Next one. So, so the director. So these are the people who want to be the manager. Okay, they seek power, influence, control over people and resources, and that's completely fine for you to want to do that. You want to work towards management, leadership roles with clear, visible responsibilities. So you know what you're managing and what you're doing, and you can feel self-assured in that. You like the possibility of potential promotion and career prospects. So you need, again, to work with a company that's got a clear hierarchy and many levels of management and specialism that you could dip your toe into in order to move up the hierarchical structure. Because if you then work in a company where you have no scope to go on to management, you're not going to be motivated in that company and you might not excel in your job. So it's important for you as a director that when you start out, you look for companies and positions that are going to help you move you to that level of management. Okay. You're driven by tasks. You'd like to be a mentor to other people. You like opportunities to deputise, anything where you can take control or supervise. You like being stretched and challenged. You want a job where the title reflects your status. Training or coaching to help you achieve and gives you a motivational boost too. So you want to keep improving yourself and always given opportunities for management. And if that's a motivator for you, write this one down because you're going to want to keep this one in mind as well. The builder. So some people, they're not really interested in the big picture things. They want money. They want material satisfactions. They want an above average living. Performance and reward strongly linked for them money-wise. Drawn to professions with above average pay so that you have a nice comfortable life. Nothing wrong with that. You want visible routes to promotion, strongly motivated by money and material perks like nice fast cars and Gucci suits and shiny shoes with a big name on them. You like regular progress reviews and increasing responsibility. You need to be set clear goals and link them to rewards so that you know that you're building something good. You like to engage in your competitive spirit, so you'd be into football and sports and competitions. So you'd love it if your company had a company football team or cricket team or rugby team. You know, that I think you would be involved in that kind of thing. But if you're a builder, it's about the money and the material perks and the comfort of, you know, being able to buy what you want. Nothing wrong with that. The expert, you might just seek to be the genius of the team. That's fine too. Some people just want to be known as the specialist, the master in their subject. You like roles requiring specialist knowledge and skill. So that's the sort of roles where you might go to after university to do postgraduate or PhD study in a specialism to help bring that motivation forward of being the expert. You're motivated by environments where personal development leads to recognition of your expertise. So your PhD, your master's degree, okay, your postgraduate study. Your motivational hot button is training and development linked to promotion. You're motivated by ambitious targets, being a guide or a mentor so that you can sort of spread your genius to other people. You like opportunities to share your expertise and specialise in areas of interest. You should connect with other experts to further boost your expertise. So you might be motivated by being an expert. So if this pings with you, write this one down. So last group. Okay, so the first one is the creator. Think of this person as the airy-fairy ideas person. Ideas, creativity, innovation, what could be, change, problem solving, development work, making things better, making things cutting edge, innovative organizations with high change, challenging environments. So if you're a creator, you need to be in a cutting edge company where your creative, innovative skills can really be used. So you're looking for a high-end, I think, corporate company that is on the cutting edge of technology or whatever it is you're into. You might be into art. Whatever company is at the cutting edge of what you're interested in is the kind of company that you should be looking at if you are a creator. High change, challenging environments. You like to be given problems to solve, projects that need originality. You like your creativity to be recognised and rewarded and innovative. You don't like routine, no chance, and you won't tolerate a routine role for too long. You get bored very quickly. The more stimulating the environment you receive, the better, really, the more energized and motivated you feel. Shaking up the office, creating a space for brainstorming gives you a boost. So you really are the ultimate creator, you know. I would picture a creator as someone sat in scruffy clothes, relaxing back, thinking up their next original idea. So if this one's a one that's pinging you, write this one down. Spirit. So this kind of person, they don't want to be tied down to an organisation, micromanaged or told what to do. They want to be as far as from management as they possibly can. In fact, they want to manage their own time. So if you have spirit as your top motivator, owning your own business is going to be job one, or at least being an autonomous manager of a company is going to be important to you, because you seek freedom, independence and autonomy. You like roles that offer you freedom and time flexibility. Being in control of your own time is good for you. It really motivates you. You have the ability to make your own decisions, apply your own discretion to things, not being micromanaged or told what to do. Sharing, when your company shares their vision, that motivates you because it's something for you to get your teeth into. You like responsibility and being allowed to work autonomously, so being trusted to work autonomously. You want to be supported and understood for your values. You want to clarify your own vision for your life and work, most definitely. You're demotivated by restrictions, rules and procedures. So you won't want anything to hold you back. Remember, you want to do what you want to do when you want to do it. So rules and restrictions and procedures really upset you. You hate bureaucracy and you're not keen on hierarchy either. You need to be sure that you're clear about your objectives because it's all about what you want to do and you want to make sure you're going in that direction. You need freedom and you hate being micromanaged. So if this one pings to you either way, you need to write that one down. I think this might be the last one. So the searcher, they can't just do any other job. So if you're motivated by searcher, you seek meaning, purpose, you want to make a difference. So, you're not going to just do any old job, just to make money. If you're a vegetarian, you're not going to work in KFC because it's not your meaning. Okay. If you don't want chickens killed, you're not going to sell them for a living. Get the drift. You like purposeful organisations that are motivated by learning, so a high learning organisation, quite progressive, quite innovative, so you'd be quite good with a startup company. You lean towards caring orientated roles, helping, advising, teaching, caring for other people, because that's your big picture, customer facing opportunities. Motivational hot buttons are praise and feedback. You're energized by linking your goals to the wider team or the organization's goals. You like receiving feedback on how you're making a difference in your role. Significant, important work that includes change and variety that actually makes a difference in the world. If you're motivated by searcher, you really need to think about going for jobs where they're serving something big or something that you really care about, to give you that sense of meaning and purpose and to feel that you're making a difference in your field. Okay, I really hope you've liked my motivational videos today. It's the next in my series of self-discovery videos, from personality, abilities up to learning styles. And these videos are to help you figure out who you are so you can make the best decision when choosing your career or job, whether you're a young person just starting out or a career changer. So if I'm a professional careers advisor and life coach, but I'm new to putting these videos on YouTube. So please subscribe to my channel and share to other people that you might think might find this interesting. Like my video, click that thumbs up button and the bell beside it, because the bell beside it keeps you up to date with my latest content. You can email me at katie@careertalents.co.uk, or you can go to my website at www.careertalents.co.uk, and I'm going to put links to my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn in the description box if you wanted to contact me or connect with me on social media. Now, I always say, guys, that it's important that when you're choosing work, you're there a lot. you're at work for a long time. So it's important that you choose work that fits your personality, your abilities, your strengths, your motivation, your learning style, because that is what fundamentally will help you to be fulfilled, happy and successful in your job. And that's a major part of managing your life successfully and being happy. Okay, so it's all about you. So what I'm saying is, when you're looking for work, trust the soul within you. Trust your own gut instinct as well as your research. So watch my videos. That will help you find out who you are. Look at all these headings and think, okay, this is who I am. How can I intuitively link my job to that? And, call me. I can help you with that. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on and start preparing my next video for you guys. See you soon.